The student visa has proven to be the best way or the best route for migration. If you are traveling or you decide to travel, you decide to migrate, one of the best routes you can use is going through the student visa. If you are going to maybe the UK, the US, Canada, the Schengen area generally, people use student visa all the time. And maybe after their study, they maybe apply for a postgraduate work permit and eventually they get to stay in the country. This is one of the easiest way to migrate. It is very, very easy. But for some countries, it is not really cheap. For instance, if you are going to study in Canada now, your budget should be something around 30, 40 million. That is if you are not on scholarship. If you can get a scholarship, good for you. But if you cannot get scholarship, you'll be spending a lot of money to pay school fees. The difference here is that if you are coming to Brazil, you are not going to pay school fees because generally school here is free. It is normal scholarship, undergraduate, masters, PhD, any level. It is free. You'll be studying for free. And the thing is that as a student, they will even pay you like a stipend monthly for your maybe your living allowance, house, your rent, your food, like that. So the difference there is that for those other countries you are going to be paying school fees, but for here you will not be paying school fees. And the student visa is one of the best way to migrate to Brazil. Okay, let me put it this way: if you are applying for a Brazilian student visa, I think plus or minus, you have like 80 to 90% that okay, this visa is going to get approved. Why? Because it is not really common to get denied to deny a student visa, a Brazilian student visa. One of the reasons why you can get your student visa denied is if you are using the wrong set of documents. Your documents are not properly scanned, or maybe they are not clear, they cannot read what is there, or maybe you authenticated it in a wrong way, or maybe you submitted a fake document, fake big bank statement. Let me tell you, your bank statement that you're submitting, they verify them. So if you are submitting a bank statement that is not genuine, you are just shooting yourself in the leg. If you want to submit a student visa, make sure that your bank statement is genuine, the money is really there. For that time, the duration for student visa to Brazil is not really long, maybe like 2 to 3 months. So 2 to 3 months will be enough for you to put the money there and do whatever you want to do. So the student visa is one of the best ways. So if you do everything correctly, your documents are okay, you are going to get the visa approved. Another way you can use is the visit visa, which I don't really know much about. But what I know is that at the moment, I think there's a lot of backlog on that. They have a lot of application already, and sometimes it takes time, like 6, 7 months. You might not be even you will not hear any reply or any response or any update about that. So that one is on the side. Another one that you can use is if you have like a family in Brazil, family reunion visa. For this one, maybe you have a Brazilian child, maybe your husband, your spouse, your husband, your wife is a Brazilian, or maybe they have a resident permit. They don't have to be a Brazilian before they can do a reunion visa. Maybe they just have the residence card, the resident permit. Or maybe your parents are in Brazil, they are Brazilian or they are resident, any one of the two. They can do a family reunion visa for you. For this family reunion visa, they'll be needing some forms that is maybe like there's one form that they call the calling person form, like the person in Brazil that is calling you, the person is going to fill that form, authenticate it, a lot of things like that. And it is also advisable that this person that is calling you give you their bank statement from inside Brazil. If you're applying for a family reunion visa, make sure that the person inviting you from here is giving you maybe a letter. All these forms are supposed to fill, they are showing their own bank statement here to show that okay, this person I'm bringing in, or this family member that I'm bringing in, I can support them. Okay, so there are other visas that you can also apply for, like the all the summit conference visa. These ones are really short term visa. If you want to build up your travel history, you can apply for this one. You can look for conference that is happening inside Brazil, maybe like a 2 to 3 weeks conference. Pay for this conference, maybe get a letter from the organizers, put your document together and apply. Come in and go out, like that. And maybe later on you want to apply for some visas, maybe like the US, UK, Canada. You already have a Brazilian stamp on your passport, and this is going to increase your chance of getting those kind of visa. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.